going to tell you a musical story entitled Kitty's Big Adventure. In the story, each character, as they come or is presented in the story, is going to have their own melody and their own instrument that represents them. So before we tell you the story, I'm going to tell you which instruments go where. The main character is a little girl named Emma, and she's represented by the violin. Each time Emma's in the story, you'll hear that melody. Then she has a grandmother, and the grandmother is performed by the marimba. And Nora the horse is played by the bassoon. But Fritz the donkey does go a little faster, and he's played by the clarinet. You hear that donkey hee-hawing? And then we have the kitty, and the kitty is played by the oboe. Also a dog, and his name is Bad Max. And when he enters, you're going to hear the low string bass and the low cello. Let's see. All right, so our story takes place on an island in the ocean. So there's a ferry boat. We don't have ferry boats in Kansas, but it's a boat that you take to be able to get from the mainland out to the island. And it has a horn on it. So of course the French horns are going to be the ferry horn. I don't know about you, but I don't think that horn is quite loud enough for a true ferry horn. You guys think you can help? Let's see if we can honk with them. So every time they talk about the ferry and the horns start playing, I want you all to honk with them, okay? I have one other place you guys get to help today. In our story about Kitty's Big Adventure, Kitty gets lost, and Emma's looking for her. So she's going to call Kitty. And each time you hear Emma go, here, kitty, 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 you guys get to help. Can you try that for me? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Awesome. Now, I'm not telling this story by myself. We have some wonderful narrators that are helping us. My narrators can come out. We have Cindy Allmiller, Kira Ruger, Steve Snyder, Wes Ruger, Renee Richards, and Elliot Ruger, who are going to be all of those characters and tell you the story of Kitty's Big Adventure.
on a little farm with a horse named Nora. And a donkey named Fritz. Came to the island twice a day. Nora was an old horse who liked to stand in the shade by the barn. She loved apples. Fritz the donkey was young and frisky and would not pay any attention to you unless you had a carrot. Sometimes Fritz teased Nora the horse because she was old and slow. He was a naughty donkey. Emma would scold him and rub Nora's nose and give her an apple to cheer her up. Emma's favorite was Kitty. Kitty was big and fluffy and had a long tail. She liked to hang out in the woods, hunting mice and birds, chasing butterflies. Taking a nap on a log in the sun. Now, this is what happened one sunshiny day on the island. Emma ran to Nora the horse and climbed up on her.
Quick, take me to the ferry dock. Nora, go faster.
Okay, this is my fastest.
They rode past Bad Max's house, and there he was, gnawing on a bone and grinning a dog grin. Emma said,
My, what big teeth you have, Bad Max.
Bad Max growled.
All the better bite your cat.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, but I chased her all the way to the ferry and nipped her long tail. I'll get her next time.
Emma shouted,
Oh, Nora, take me to the ferry dock. Hurry. Faster, faster.
Okay, this is my fastest.
They went along, and all of a sudden, Nora stopped.
Nora, don't stop.
But look at this apple tree with juicy red apples.
Emma reached up and picked one, put it in her sweatshirt pocket, and said,
I'll give it to you after we get to the ferry dock.
Finally, they arrived. Emma called,
Here, kitty, 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 kitty,
but Kitty wasn't there. Emma slid off Nora and started to run onto the ferry dock.
Hey, what about my apple?
Called Nora.
Oh, here you are.
Emma tossed it to her and kept searching the ferry dock. No kitty. On the pilings in the water under the ferry dock, she saw starfish. They were orangey pink and as big as her head. She even saw an octopus with its 8 arms. Emma asked them,
Have you seen my kitty?
but they didn't answer. Emma was so sad. Then she heard the ferry horn and saw the ferry coming in. When the boat had almost arrived at the dock, she saw Kitty right there on the ferry.
Oh, kitty, there you are.
Kitty was so excited to see Emma. She jumped off the side into the water. Now you tell me, do cats like water? Can cats swim? Well, Kitty's a big jumper, but Kitty made it.
Oh, kitty, I'm so glad you're back.
Emma took off her sweatshirt and wrapped Kitty in it. Nora said,
Well, let's get going then.
of course, they had to stop by the apple tree. Emma picked an apple, she threw it ahead, and Nora trotted after it. As they approached approached Bad Max's house, he barked and growled and ran up and down his yard. Kitty squirmed in his arms and jumped down, racing towards Grandma's house. Bad Max dove under his fence again and chased after her. Crept out from under the bed, and Emma took her into the kitchen, just in time to catch Fritz the donkey stealing chocolate chip cookies through the open window.
Stop! Go away!
Fritz grinned his donkey grin, but later he had a tummy ache. Sighed Nora. She slept standing up as horses do. Bad Max slept in his doghouse, dreaming of chasing cats. Emma mumbled.
What a day.
As she fell asleep with Kitty purring in her arms.